Hey guys, Jared here with you today, and I want to talk about a topic that is pretty important for anybody that's going to be shooting a significant amount of shells, and that's recoil reduction. If you're going to be shooting quite a few shells, or over the course of the years, you're going to want to get some kind of a recoil reduction system. Um, you need to take care of your shoulder and your body, and it helps you at your tournaments to stay a little bit fresher too over the long haul to do that. So, some of the more popular recoil reduction systems today: Precision Fit, Great Coil, Pro Soft. You have custom stocks by Winnig. They're widely popular, and the Vault is also very popular. And of course, you also have the little pads at Walmart. That you can buy to put over the stock of your gun that are about that thick, and they go on your shoulder, and that's a form of recoil reduction. So I want to talk a little bit about what maybe should be using, what's great for the different price ranges, and overall, in my opinion anyway, what's the best on the market. And so first of all, I want to say, really I started out with the little pads at Walmart, and I quickly kind of moved away from that because I found that they slipped and slided all over my shoulder, and I just couldn't keep it consistent on my mount. And it just didn't really work out very well for me shooting wise. And recoil reduction wise, they're pretty good, but they're not, absolutely phenomenal. The next thing that really I moved into was a Great Coil. This is actually my dad's XT that I brought to show you. This is a Great Coil. This is a great thing on the market right now. They really are good. All it does is it just compresses. It's pretty simple. It does compress, and it's going to reset good, and it's fully adjustable, meaning that you can move it. You can extend it in and out. You can move the pad on the back. You can move it left, right, up, down, virtually any way you want to. And so it is fully adjustable. That's a big plus. You need adjustability as a shooter. We all change over the course of our lives. If you're a younger shooter, you're going to go through growth spurts. And for the older shooters, you change weights and body types. Maybe you started working out, so you're a little bit leaner, or maybe you gained a few pounds. You're going to change. Your body is going to change over the course of your life. So you need a gun and a recoil system that's going to be able to adapt with that. The recoil certainly fits that bill. It's a great recoil system. I believe it's about $450. And the great thing is, if you're in the Arkansas Youth Shooting Sports Program, they gave their coaches a pretty significant discount, and I got in on that deal, and that's how I got one. It's a great deal. $450 for this is really a good price. I know that's quite a bit of money, but it's a good recoil system for the dollar amount. And really, I know guys that could have spent more money into a recoil reduction system, but chose to have this anyway because they believe in it that much. And it's a great product. I never had any problems with it whatsoever. Over the tens of thousands of shells that I shot with it. Next that I moved into, whenever I changed, I had a Perazzi, and then I moved into a Krieghoff. Well, I shot for a year without any recoil reduction system. All of last year, did not have anything on my gun. And over the course of this winter, I got a Precision Fit stock. And they fairly recently, have come out with a new comb. That's really what caught my eye. I had a guy at my local gun club, Haro Gun Club, that got one of these things, and the first thing that caught my eye about it was, it didn't have the comb that came down like this. It had this comb that was up a little bit higher, and I really like that. It's for high rib guns, and having a Krieghoff K80 Pro Trap, I need something for a higher rib. And so this caught my eye instantly, plus I think it looks a little bit better. And I think that's probably the number one disadvantage of this that people don't like is how it looks. Personally, I really like how it looks, but you can get it. I know a good friend of mine that had it, and he airbrushed it. It looks really good, and he airbrushed it to match the color of his forearm. I think you could probably get a hydrographed too, which is another option, although that's going to be a little bit more difficult. But overall, whenever you consider adjustability, I just don't think that you're going to beat it. The other recoil systems on the market, ProSoft is phenomenal for recoil reduction. They are amazing. They're fairly new, so they're probably only going to get better and better. Winnig is a great stock. I've never really shot one of those that was actually made for me, so I can't really testify to how good them or default is on the recoil reduction. I know that they do reduce it a little bit just because it's fit to you pretty good. But overall, in my opinion, I would say this is the best on the market. But there's a big if here. If you know how to adjust your gun. Chances are, if you're willing to invest, $1,500+ for a stock, you probably, there's a good chance that you know how to adjust your gun. And for me, that's something that I really like, is having people that watch me shoot a lot and myself have the ability to adjust my gun in any way. And this definitely fits that bill. Precision Fit has literally seems to have thought of everything whenever it comes to how to build this. I think they've been in business for 25+ years, so they know how to build these things, and it's great, especially with this higher cone now. It's phenomenal, and I'm going to say it takes somewhere around 50 to 60% of the recoil out. Conservatively, it may take more. There's just a humongous difference. One of these days, I'll have to put together a video of me shooting it so you guys can see just how very little recoil there actually is in it. But it's amazing. It's very easy to disassemble, very easy to work with. To move the comb, all you have to do is loosen these two screws here, and it moves up and down. To adjust the comb left and right, you just take these two screws off here, and you can move it left and right. There's two posts in here. Really, really simple. If you want to take it off of your receiver here, all you do, there's a screw in here that you take off, and this part comes off, and there's a screw up in this area here. So one screw here, one screw here. After you take this screw off, this whole part comes off. Take this screw off, this grip comes off. And it really is a phenomenal product. I've had really zero problems with it. Like I said, I've only had it about 6 to 9 months, but it's a great product. There's so many great products out there on the market. All the way from a Recoil, to really the highest dollar, probably being a ProSoft, which is, once again, like I said, there's really not a knock on a ProSoft. They're a phenomenal product. They've sold tons of them at this point. But for me, being somebody that likes to have the ability to fully adjust my gun, Precision Fit was just a little bit of a better option. Plus, it was a little bit of a cheaper price point. It's about half the price of a ProSoft, which was a big appeal to us. So it's a great product, and that's really all that I have about recoil reduction. It's a very important part of the sport, and important part that I think people are really starting to take seriously. You see a lot of products out there now being used by some of the top shooters, and it's great to see that, and the adjustability that they have now is amazing, and it's only going to get better and better. So guys, please subscribe and like the video, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.